I like how you say, my wife. Is that something you like saying now?
I don't like saying it. I love saying it.
Yeah, right. Did you pray for Sarah G? How did you know that she was the one?
Did I pray for Sarah G? My gosh, if you just don't, if kung alam mo lang ilang prayers. no, no, but paano ba? Sabi nila, how would you? I always ask before I got married. I would always ask people. Sabi ko, how do you know when the time is right to propose or sabi mo, I want her to be my wife? How do you know? And they would always tell me, Matteo, you would just know. You would just know. So a year ago or a few years ago, sabi ko, okay, you'll just know. I love this girl so much, but how do you just know? How do you just know? So I was looking for that just know. Sarah and I, we were together for 6 years. Sabi ko, I really love this girl. I want to be with her for the rest of my life. But syempre, there's still doubts in my heart na how do you take the leap of faith? I'm gonna be separated from my family. I'm not gonna be with them anymore. I'll start my own family. I want to do that, but did I have the courage to do that? And how do you just know? Days would just go, days, and just one day, Brother Bo, I just knew. Like I don't understand why. I always knew. That's why my relationship lasted for 6 years with all the challenges and everything.
Yeah.
There was just a day where I just knew. Do I make sense? Because I feel like I don't make sense.
No. Yeah.
I just knew. Yun. And when I knew, that's when I took more steps. That's when I planned my proposal, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But yun, it just hit me. It parang, is that God working? Maybe, we don't know. But
yeah,
yun.
I don't know if you want to answer some questions. Let's see.
Go ahead.
Sarah is attending Victory Church and Matteo Group and Catholic Church. How did you grew your faith together, or your Sunday church arrangement?
Yeah.
How do you answer that?
Sarah grew up also a Catholic in Catholic Church, but she really started enjoying Victory, especially the people she met there, and she introduced me actually. Like we were talking. Sarah introduced me to Pastor Paolo, and when I met Pastor Paolo, it was a feeling the same feeling when I met you, Brother Bo. Parang I felt like I knew you guys for a long time. Parang I met a family member. Parang ganon. Pastor Paolo would always would guide us, would consult us, will give us wisdom and guide our way. Kumbaga, no? How do you explain this? I think in the end of the day, we look up to one God. That's the most important part there.
That's right.
One God, and we have to be good people. We have to be positive people, and not just for ourselves, but for other people. That's in the end of the day, it's what we share and how we share, and how we help the community. Do I make sense?
Absolutely. Each other. We love God together. We serve God together. So it's really possible. Patricia is asking, can you have Sarah as guest too, so we can hear her insight also as a married woman? If this happens, you'll be the first person to Sarah after her wedding. We'll see.
At the time, she's not here because she's recording now. But but hopefully we'll see in the future.
Yeah. Some comments here about how Mary Michelle, what is it that you love about Sarah? What are your love languages?
What do I love about Sarah? I love her because I feel like love, of course, but trust is very, very important. In a relationship, you must have that trust. It's the first time I really trust wholeheartedly in everything, no? Aside from love, trust.
Trust is the foundation of any relationship. So if there is no trust, there is no relationship.
Everything's not perfect. There are things that so many challenges we're going through, but we're trying to stay as proactive as possible. I think that's what's very, very important.
That's good.
As weeks come by, we're getting more and more. We're getting busier and busier. My wife is getting busier with her work. They're starting to really tape already, outside the house. So it's kind of scary, but we just have to be cautious about everything. Ako naman, I'm very lucky. Everything's online.
Yeah.
But everything is good.
I like how you say, my wife. Is that something you like saying now?
I don't like saying it. I love saying it.
Yeah, right.
No, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
How's married life? From somebody who's been married for 22 years, how's somebody who's married for a few months?
I need your wisdom. I need your coaching also. After this, we can talk more. But it's amazing. It's amazing.
That's great.
And I recommend it to everybody. I recommend it to all my friends. As long as you found the right one, as long as you wholeheartedly love the person, I think it's just the best chapter of one's life. Kumbaga.
Woo! I remember that we were in your restaurant and we were chatting, and then I looked at you, and in my mind I was saying, this young man needs a wife, and so, so there you did it.
Thank you.
So good.
We did it. But I'm saying right now, I'm being totally honest. It hasn't been perfect. The ride hasn't been perfect. There are bumps everywhere. But I think anything good comes with challenges, no? So
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, we're very blessed. We're very blessed. It was kind of a crazy month last year of last month, no? Because I really wanted to join the army, but my parents, Sarah, and my manager did not allow me. And I was like, my mind and my heart was onto it. And the army gave me a schedule. Your training starts this time, but nobody